How are you doing?
Hello.
So your name is Brittany.
Yes.
My name's Kavika. This is my little sis Catherine.
It's nice to meet you
And
guys.
we are actually going through a class learning how to give encouraging words. It is so much fun. And you're like jamming.
Yes.
This is like disco, but it's like fresh, huh?
We got some pretty good music up in here. I will say though that when you listen to it all the time, it's a little bit different.
Is it all repetitive?
Yeah, very.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
I get it. So,
not bad.
so my name's Kavika, and so in this class, it's off the chain, but we're learning how to hear God's voice
Okay.
for His specific encouragement. So we could give you like some generic encouragement, say you have cool hair, and your hair is really cool. But it's so much fun leaning into the heart of God and just like echoing Him. But when I saw you, I saw this huge, huge heart, and I felt like you have a mother's heart, and you really protect those that are your own. Like
Yes.
young and old,
Yes.
you're like ferocious and fierce to protect those that are
Yes.
yours, and you love them like so much. You take care of them. You're so intentional with that. And I feel like God said that you're a mother-hearted leader. They have such a strong leadership, groundbreaking gifting. I see like this boldness to go out before people and break the ground, and you make sure it's safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like you're looking, making sure no creepers, right?
for sure, for sure.
I mean, it's getting dark out there, dude.
Yeah.
But I feel like God just said that there's protection in your stead, and you're like an umbrella that really covers those that are dear to you. And I see just such a strong heartbeat for justice. Like Jesus gave you a heartbeat for justice. That's like, you don't like when things are twisted and wrong, and you'll make wrong things right.
Yeah.
And you like have a fierceness about that. And I feel like God just said, she's my fierce justice bringer. She's my voice to the voiceless, and she's the one that helps the underdog. And God just wants to cheer you on. And the strong leadership gifting is just very, very strong. And I feel like He's actually calling you even into some expansion and into some new realms of influence.
Okay.
But He wants to encourage you not to fear. Even though you have courage, I feel like there's like a standstill. You correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like there's some new realms of influence He's calling you to, but there's just some fear of moving forward, just kind of waiting on the right time. But I feel like God's saying that the time is now for expansion and greater influence, and He's with you. And even just some discouragement from family that would try and keep you from moving forward. He's just saying it's time to look at me and not them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So repeat after me. Just say, Jesus,
Jesus,
I cut every unhealthy soul tie
I cut every unhealthy soul tie
with my family.
with my family.
I release them to their own opinion,
I release them to their own opinion.
their own words.
Their own words.
I declare they don't touch me.
I declare they don't
I
touch
pull
me.
myself back from them,
I pull myself back from them.
and I release them to them.
And I release them.
I
to them.
am me.
I am me.
My identity's found in you.
My identity is found in
I
you.
welcome a fresh boldness
I welcome a fresh
and
boldness
faith
and faith
to move
to
forward
move forward
unrestrained.
unrestrained.
Like business stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus is on it, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
dude. What? Go ahead.
That is crazy.
He covered everything.
Yeah.
And then I just saw the butterfly, and then he starts talking about new things.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
go Jesus.
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like it could even just kind of hurt and sting from family.
Yeah.
And I just want to apologize, even just stand in the gap and just say I'm sorry for that control spirit,
Yeah.
even that hook that would try and just micromanage and control. And I just
Yeah.
feel like Jesus is, I just feel His heart for you, and I feel the pain, and it could even just cause like a distrust and a suspicion. But I feel like God just saying forgive them
Yeah.
and be violent to forgive them, because anytime that bitterness will set in, it'll rob you.
Yeah.
And so just let them do their thing. You don't agree, but don't be the punisher.
Yeah.
Release them to Jesus.
Yeah.
Because He's a lot nicer than us.
Yeah.
And he's amazing. But do you have any back pain or knee pain or shoulder pain or anything? You good?
No, not really. Not fully
Good.
today.
We see Jesus do miracles all the
Yes.
time, so
Yes.
it's fun
Yes.
to ask. And then lastly, we always gotta ask, if you were to die today, do you believe you'd go to heaven?
I don't know. I personally, I don't know if I really like believe in a God.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
believe that there is like a higher power out there, but I don't really know what I necessarily believe
Yeah.
in yet. I'm very
I
like
respect
curious
that.
to a lot that I don't know. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So,
Dude, I respect that,
Yeah.
and I think one
I was
bad
raised
move,
like by super religious people, and I just
Yeah.
feel like that sometimes that can really cloud your judgment on things, because the way that
Yeah.
some people believe in religion isn't the same, and sometimes
Yeah.
it's not always correct, and
Yeah.
so
it can be hurtful and
it's
mean. Yeah.
you just have to learn. I feel like it's all a learning process.
Well, dude, I'm a pastor, and so I want to just ask just for forgiveness
Yeah.
for Christians that have been controlling, judgmental,
Yeah.
and forceful,
Yeah.
because that's not Jesus.
Yeah.
And all I can do is tell you who he's been in my life and how he's just like transformed me, but it's a relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not rules.
Yeah.
It's knowing him, and he's the one that I believe knows you
Yeah.
and was showing me that hurt from family,
Yeah.
even from religion.
Yeah.
And so I just want to say I'm sorry, and all I can do is encourage you. I mean, just lay it out and say, Jesus, if you're real, if this is true that you love me and you died for me, I want to know for real.
Yeah.
I don't want to slam down my throat, but I'm open.
Yeah.
Because if it's true what you say, it's important.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's not out of fear of being hurt. Man, he loved you so much. I believe that he died and he took every amount of penalty I deserve on himself. And that's radical love.
Yeah.
And then he's like, go do the same.
Yeah.
And so, man, if what I'm praying is that he gives you a dream, that he confirms even this word that we heard from him to you.
Yeah.
And it's like a hug
Yeah.
that heals.
Yeah.
Because religion and Christians have done a sucky job, dude, and
Yeah.
a lot. I take teams into the New Age fair, and we love on people, and a lot of those people that are in the New Age, Wicca, all kinds of stuff, they were raised in the church, but they had judgmental, shove it down your throat parents.
Yeah.
And it burned them, and they're like, F this, dude.
Yeah.
And so I get it. And
Yeah.
so, man, my prayer is that Jesus comes and gives you a big hug. And I hope our encouragement was refreshing, and that you take that step of faith into those new business ventures, and you know that you're a mom that is loved, and there's so much safety in your stead. Like, you're
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
That's
you,
cool.
guys.
Yeah, anything else?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You rock, Britt.
Thanks.
Thank you for trusting us, dude.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
I mean, hopefully we're maybe a breath of fresh air from that river
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
that's
for
been
sure.
sour and polluted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Thank
Cool.
you guys.
Dude,
Thank
you
I
rock.
appreciate it.
You rock. So I'm gonna keep my eye on those tan joggers.
Yes, for sure, for sure. I wish I knew more, honestly, for